500 likes. That's what the hope was for the Midnight Suns Platinum video. And with 500 likes, I would complete the DLC video, and you guys absolutely smashed it. So let's climb into the world again of Midnight Suns and explore the 4 DLCs with 4 new characters. We have Deadpool, who I expect most people will love because, you know, it's Deadpool.
Captain Deadpool.
Venom, who looks absolutely incredible.
We are Venom.
Morbius. Ah! No. Ooh, much better. And finally, Storm, who is surprisingly my favourite. Now with the DLC, you have to progress through the story to unlock the missions to then have access to the characters. The first mission in the DLC is a Deadpool one, and due to the files corrupting, I only can show you limited footage. The mission progression is its own story, with you unable to finish Storm, for example, without completing Deadpool and Morbius first, so the trophies will be very sporadic as they pop. In the DLC, the main villain is Dracula. With that, your main enemy type is vampires, and yes, if you play it, Blade is an essential part of the DLC due to the hunt being critical. Hemophobic is our first trophy pop, and that was for completing a vampire mission without any hero gaining bleed from a vampire bite. When we do get Morbius, he has crazy abilities. He's super powerful, really good art style as well, really enjoyed playing with him. His ability Bloodlust, if you use it on the first turn and then retain it for the rest of the mission, you get the trophy Living Vampire. Deadpool has an ability called Enfuego. For every kill you get a +1 to a stat on a card. Then after an additional 2 kills, you get a +2, and so on. If you reach maximum Enfuego in a mission, another trophy pops.
Up for a little excitement?
Each character's DLC missions end with a mini fight against Dracula, with the final fight being right at the very end. Now we don't have the footage for that due to the corruption obviously, but we do finish the story for the good, the bad and the undead trophy. And like all the DLC characters, you have to complete all their research for an individual trophy amongst each character. We complete all of Deadpool's for the Dr. Deadpool trophy.
It's not much.
One of the researches you can unlock is the laboratory from Dr. Morbius. Using credits, you can modify a carrier's statistics. For example, lose 5 fortitude but gain 10 willpower. Really handy. Applying 5 stat modifications to 5 different heroes pops the What's in This Anyway trophy. Followed by unlocking all of Morbius's research trophy, which is really just upgrades for the laboratory. The next story missions after Morbius is Venom. You unlock Venom in a deal with Mephisto. In exchange for essentially curing Eddie Brock, he wants you to do exactly what you're doing and take down the vampire leader. The strange request is explained in the game by Spider-Man. It is really weird. We advance through completing his storyline for the Redemption trophy, then continue the theme of research and unlock the Whisper Web, a piece of research that allows you to change a setting within a mission, normally just the hero leader, and from that we get it's all connected, for modifying 5 missions, and Comeback King for researching everything for Venom. Completely spending and then refilling Venom's Ravenous meter in a single encounter awards the Never Been Satisfied trophy. Venom's attacks are so damn strong in this game, I honestly feel like I'm just Hulk needing to smash.
I smash.
The next trophy that popped was the Hunger, for completing the Morbius storyline, again ending with a small fight with Dracula. Randomly shoved in the centre of Venom and about to be the series of Storm. Now with Storm, she's got some mad abilities, seriously powerful but basically just showcasing the lightning. Stun 4 enemies with Storm abilities in a single turn gives us shocking development. It was our first trophy with her. I'm just a little underwhelmed that Gale Force was the only wind ability. I wanted way more wind.
Of course there's no bloody wind.
Now some of the Storm abilities have a next turn unlock. If we play this card this turn, it hits 1 target. Next turn you play it, 2 targets, and so on and so on. If you play 3 Storm abilities with activated next turn bonuses on the same turn, you unlock the Patience Young One trophy. And from there we complete our final set of research to get Elemental Teachings. And complete the final mission in Storm's DLC, again with a small fight with Dracula. We have completed all the story missions for Deadpool, Venom, Morbius and Storm. We're onto the secret level under the trophy list of Storm, Dracula's Tomb. Here you have 2 teams, the first with Deadpool and Morbius, and the second with Blade, Venom and Storm. Obviously the Hunter is a part of all of this, and it's quite annoying actually because I never really liked the character of the Hunter. I'd rather have had a fully customizable guy, or at least someone cooler from the universe. Here you can see a few more of the hero's moves. Morbius was super fun to play with. I'd argue Deadpool was the most basic and boring. Nolan North doing the voice made it great as always. I'm not saying Deadpool was bad, but definitely wouldn't have picked him over the other team. The DLC missions in my opinion were a lot more fun. The new heroes were light years ahead of at least half of the base games, and the fact we managed to pinch a villain of the base story over to the light side was a breath of fresh air. With all the small fights at the end of each story arc against Dracula leaving you with a feeling of unresolved, finally fighting him in all his glory, smashing him as Venom is just simply broken in power. It really does leave you satisfied when he's finally rid for good. The fact they included so much banter between Deadpool and Blade kept the comedy of Wade Wilson, which was fun to see. Didn't get to know Eddie Brock or Aurora Monroe as in depth as others, which shows where the developers might have lent towards attention wise. When the Dracula's Tomb trophy pops, we do move on to the last 4 of the game. Now the last 4 trophies in the game were for completing each hero challenge mode. This is unlocked when reaching maximum relationship status with them. Not hard challenges to crack in my opinion, but they were really fun to do. Shame that the footage did get corrupted, but I really hope this video did quench your thirst. Thanks again for watching. Even with corrupted footage, I hope this video shall suffice. Thanks as ever to everyone that supports this channel, and a big shout out to our patrons. Make sure to hit the like button and comment below what you thought of the DLC. We'll see you in the next one.